Are we back? I think we're back. Yeah, okay. Alright, so, yeah, sometimes OBS seems to do that these days. Fun, huh? Now if I can get OBS to recognize that there's a game in my window right now, that'd be nice. Yeah, you don't see any video yet because OBS is continuing to be stubborn. Let me see if I can fix that. Alright, we'll just use display capture. How about that? Now you don't get to make train noises. So, my brain just, shut off while that happened. So we were at, what, 751? And then we just need to force the last number. But we can get a clue of what the last number is based on this tiny little page. So 571. It's either 751 or 571. We'll figure it out. So where's my mouse? All right. So I see a 1, 2, 4, 8, 0. So we can roll those numbers out that we can see right there. Also 8 and 9. So it could be 3, 5, 6, or 7. No, it can't be 8. There's an 8 on this tiny little page. I think it's 3. 7, 5, 1, 3. It's what I was thinking as well. Alright, I think we got it, chat. We're there, boys. Let's go. 7, 5, 1, 3. Let's go try that. Door, operate. It was 1, 3, right? Or 5, 7. Oh. Seven, 5, 1. See, chat is just trying to, chat map me right now. Shame on you, chat. I'm, basically, retarded when it comes to numbers.
Someone added a note in the notebook. The answer is not present. Looks like a hint. There's something missing.
I think this was 1, wasn't it? Kick and betray Dartigan while he was down. Huh. None of these seems to work. Just use bolt cutters? Too simple. Oh.
There, finally.
Why didn't it do that other times I went past 7?
The judge tried to strangle me, and he would have succeeded if it wasn't for...
Oh, back in time again. Didn't we have a spy to chase? Guess that wasn't important. We got read in time. I've been having so much fun with this game. I didn't even realize it was 12, 13.
Christ, I can't do it on my own.
What a pleasant
There's so
surprise
much
this has
blood.
been.
Dear God, is this one of the guests?
I don't know. Go get someone. He'll bleed to death.
Press on the wound. I'll get help.
The janitor is upstairs.
You did a hydration notice? Well, thank you, Neospace.
Where are you? Who is this? Easy. Don't try to get up. Good Lord. No one will ever talk me into a mountain trip again.
There he is. Looks like that missing fellow. The detective showed guests his daguerreotype.
I'm sorry, what?
Detective? You mean that nosy fop Walter Gilman? Holy Mother of God! I have to telegraph the sheriff.
No. This man needs a doctor.
I've seen wounds like this. It's only a matter of minutes. I'm sorry, son.
These voices, there's so many of them. Wait. I think I've heard this conversation before.
Those people, they said that a certain detective, Walter Gilman, looked for the judge. If he was interested in missing people from the area, he might know something about my father's disappearance as well. Maybe at
This
the
really is a
reception
Scooby-Doo
desk,
episode
I
on
can find
drugs.
his room number.
I'm just wondering how it's all going to tie together, to be honest, the whole spy thing and what's going on, when we read these journals. I mean, that's going to take some good storytelling to tie two such different things together. I'm going to go past 12? Yeah, I'm going to go a bit longer. I'm going to get past this, old-timey section, and then I'll probably call it. And it's been a really pleasant surprise for a game to to basically go into a game not knowing nothing about it and just be like, hey, this is pretty cool. I like it. That doesn't happen too often anymore. Usually I know before I play a game whether it's going to be for me or not. Hey, what are you at me for, Mike? What do you got to say? Oh, a bunch of head pats. Well, thank you. This game is definitely compelling. Usually you leave stream at midnight, but I want to see what happens. It's just got an odd mix of it's kind of weird. Usually when a game tries to do this much, a lot of it will end up being kind of half-baked, but it does it all pretty well. Think ambitious action adventure tag. Yeah, I'd be interested to read the Steam tags for this game now. Examine. Pyrite lump. A lump of pyrite from my father's mine. Some call it fool's gold, but it has brought considerable wealth to the Hyde and Whitehead families. Looks like it'd make a great Dungeons and Dragons dice. Oh, locked chest. This game is life. If someone took a bunch of game genres and mechanics and put it into a blender to make this. Yeah, it's the green smoothie of games. Let's call it that. That's our official new title for it. It's good for you. It's got a lot of good stuff in there. A little bit of everything. I like that description. Green smoothie of video game. Is pyrite valuable? I'm not sure. I know it's called if you're like hunting for gold, you didn't want to find it. That's why it's called fool's gold, but I'm pretty sure it actually does have uses and value. Green smoothie. I had a really good, you guys want my green smoothie recipe? For those of you who like green smoothies and don't instantly bleh at the thought. I've got a pretty good one I've come up with.
It's him.
It's got a secret
Judge
ingredient.
John Norton, father's former associate. Is that possible? I've just witnessed a crime from a decade ago. I'm getting lost. Memories and illusions, all bleeding into one.
So, my green smoothie recipe is you need a cup of spinach and a cup of kale. So that's your green stuff. You put then a cup of almond milk into it, unsweetened. After that, you put a a
The
tablespoon of chia seeds.
Reception keys.
Then what's the next after that? Then you also put a scoop of whey protein powder in there. You can also put it like in a superfood blend mix that you can buy in stores. It's like a blend of a milled bunch of superfoods and just a bunch of nutrition powder, basically. You can put that in if you don't have whey powder, or you can put both, like I do. Then you need a frozen banana, and finally, the secret ingredient is a handful of pistachio nuts. They make the flavor so much better when you add the peanut flavor into it. Chocolate whey or like unflavored. I use chocolate whey, but you could probably use unflavored as well. And then basically you blend that up until it's super smooth, and it's actually, really good. The reason you use frozen bananas is so you don't have to put ice into it. Thank you for showing me the way to eating healthy, Kappa. Hey, I actually recommend it for replacing one of your meals in the day. It's really good. You can add, basically there's no rule to what you can add to a green smoothie. Like you can add, like if you want to add peanut butter, do it. I would recommend adding peanut butter powder though. You don't like pistachios? They're super good for you though. But don't worry, you don't really taste the taste of pistachio. It just adds a nutty flavor to the rest of the smoothie. What's my workout program these days? I do a 4 mile, 30-minute jog when I get up in the morning before I eat anything. And then in the evening, toward like 4 or 5, I usually do I switch my exercise out. I have 2 different routines, one for upper body and arms, and one for legs and core. So I switch those, and they're pretty basic. Just like mostly stuff you don't even need equipment for the most part. Like pull-ups, well, you do need equipment for that. Pull-ups, push-ups, dips. I do have a bench press that I use for doing a couple sets of benches. Then some other arm exercises. For stomach, it's just like start with dragon curls or dragon lifts, I think they're called. Leg raises, hip dips, and a bunch of other stuff. Then for legs, I do lunges and squats and a few other things. Dragon lifts, they're where you start off lying on the floor, and then you pull your knees toward your chest, and then you lift your legs straight up in the air as much as you can. Then you bring them back down and do the routine over. So you're like, kind of, start with your legs hovering in the air above you, or just on the floor, pull into your chest. Then you're going to try to make them go upwards in a 90-degree angle if you can. But you don't have to go that far. Then you just bring them down. Oh, we got the map. We're in Silent Hill now. What the fuck? That is a Silent Hill-ass map. We're in the Lakeview Hotel. Do you remember that room? Our special place in Silent Hill? Yeah, we gotta get to room 113. Planking? I don't really put as much... I do sort of planking, is where you plank but you bring your knees up to your elbows. But planking's alright, but... Oh, the butler. But I don't really rely on planking that much. What was that? Is a spooky butler. Excellent for the core and upper body. Exactly. But planking's alright. It's definitely a good exercise to start out with. But you usually want to take it up a notch after you... That's the thing about exercise. You always got to be taking it up a notch until you finally get in really good shape. You start off easy and you just work up. North. Which is nothing else in here, was there? What? Who crashed the cymbals? What is left by one of the guests? For nothing is secret, thou shalt not be made manifest, neither my thing hid, that shall not be known and come abroad. Bible passage. Force is strong with this one. Alright, let's go wherever the butler went to. You will always be Baja to her, huh? What's the difference between Baja and Baja? How much? I got plenty of kerosene. I wonder if there's an achievement for lighting every candle in the game. There is? There actually... Wow, I guessed that right? Amazing. Drink all the kerosene. Excellent way to kill yourself. Rough, buddy. Am I on a ship or am I in a house?
God, who is this? What is he doing here?
Who are you? I see no one. What are you talking about? Hey, see you later, Raven. Have a great day at work. Pray you have no need to call 911. I will certainly do so. Hope everything goes well. We need to get in there. Or not, we need to get in here.
Damn, there's a chain.
That was predictable. How many times have you seen that exact jump scare, chat?
So sharp. Maybe I could use it to cut through the chain.
You got a big pack of chips with you. What flavor of chips, guy? That's important. I mean, you live in India, I believe, or so you probably got some interesting flavors. Oh, give me. It's Lay's Indian masala flavor. I actually have some masala. Masala is the herb, right? I actually got some masala spice, if I'm thinking the same thing, in my cupboard. It basically tastes, it smells a lot like, no, it's majoram I got, never mind. Majoram is what I got. Wait, my apologies, the achievement is for lighting 30 candles and 1 for collecting 50 matchboxes. This seems important. AS. Can't open it though. You think your website is going to review this game, Sly? You can now vouch for it. Hey, rest of my hardcore gamer guys, saw this cool game on stream. Think we should cover it. Oh, it's locked. Not sure. Always something up in the chimney, right? Nope. Google. Well, if there's no follow-up, why do I even have to be scared?
What was that? Where did it try to drag me? To hell, maybe? Christ, what have I gotten into?
Oh, I'm scary. I showed up for a second. I'm gone. Usually that would, invoke a chase scene or something. Yeah, this game isn't so great at horror, but it's actually good at, the rest of the intrigue. I'll give it that. It's kind of weird. It's trying to be more of a horror game, but it's actually better at doing everything else than the horror. Any news I want to talk about? I don't know, there hasn't been really... Today's been a slow news day, hasn't it? Unless I just missed everything. So, like, what happened today in news? Surely there was some controversy that everyone's pissed off over. Luigi's Mansion 3 came out today? Oh, well, I might have to play that. Yes, indeedly do. Dartigan might have to give that one a look. Don't ask why I'm suddenly talking like I'm Ned Flanders. I just wanted to. Sometimes you gotta get a good Ouija in there. Why did I have to do that? Oh, so I can climb up there. Luigi's Mansion 3 comes out on October 30th. Oh, someone said Luigi's Mansion. I thought it came out today.
What the hell is this? Looks like a slaughter. Good God. Something's wrong here. I'd better grab that tool and get out of here.
No, you could have left out the front door. I don't know why you're actually bothering to explore it all. So terrified, but I gotta know the answer. Any idea which game will be Game of the Year 2019? I'm gonna guess probably Resident Evil 2 for me. Opal, a magazine for psychiatric patients. A magazine created for the patients of a psychiatric hospital. In many such places, patients cannot even dream about such amenities. They get fed pig swell and tied to their beds. Many don't survive their stay, and the ones that do are never really free men again. It should be considered great luck to ever get out of such an institution. I often wonder why people just go out their first floor window in most cases of horror fire. Because they have to keep the drama going, so they run upstairs. Horror movies are legendary for all the bad logic characters do. His motivation is wondering what happened to his dad, but his dad was just a major fucking asshole. Just bolt already and screw him. Yeah, that'd be my take on it. Maybe that's a modern take, and back then they'd have the honor. My family, me and my family, the Johnsons, we got our honor. We may not like each other, but we look out for each other. I like this saw mechanic. No keys? Nothing. Oh yeah, Death Stranding is next month. Good thing I got a pre-order. If you're buying the game digitally, you don't really need to pre-order. But if you want the hard copy, I can understand why you might have.
Poor soul. He spent most of his life here, and after death, he's still the inn's janitor. But now for eternity.
I know
the
you're just telling
guests, from what I can see, are sure to cause trouble.
telling himself ghost stories? Hard copy all the way, mate. Try to get as many games possible in my hands. Hey, if you want to build that collection, no problem. How'd you do that? Were you like attached to a spring? I feel sorry for that poor wretch. He took to drinking to keep himself sane. I'm afraid I might end up like him if those ghosts don't leave me alone. Mr. Jacob keeps telling me to lay off the bottle. He says that I'm seeing things, but I swear that it's all real. I drink because I'm afraid. Something lurks in these forests. I've heard some inhuman screams in the trees and howling in the caves. I've seen claw marks on the bark. Mr. Jacob says, "Calm down, you drunkard. You'll scare away the guests." What if they should be afraid? How many people have gone to the forest and never come back? My God, I can hear this howling again. I won't find any rest tonight if I don't take a swig or two. Key. Set of keys. Can we use access room 106 in the hallway leading to the second wing of the inn? Oh, that fell. I thought someone threw that in here. Going out the window then. Gosh darn ghosts and their unnecessary scares. Well, is there any such thing as an unnecessary scare when you're a ghost? Seems safe. I've seen far more dangerous things. You spend time looking at GIFs on the internet and you see stuff that will make your asshole pucker. More than that will. Hey Dex. What do you need? Yeah? Okay, I'll get to you later. Okay. That was just weird. I'm used to open wing A. Anyone get a look at whatever that was?
Is this a ghost? Or did I completely lose my mind?
But the family was scared of the ghosts, but in the end they find out they were the ghosts all along. That sounds like a Goosebumps book, actually. Pretty sure I've seen that plot in Goosebumps. Dex, don't claw my shirt. Bad kitty. Chugga chugga, you getting used to that train. Some kind of person in a white shirt and black hair, I think. I think it was that same ghost that's been jump scaring us the entire time. Time for vandalism. Now this is a Resident Evil puzzle. You need many locks. Oh no. Looks like the janitor had a serious problem with one of the guests. That fucking weirdo wanted to blow me up. I managed to subdue the bastard and lock him up in one of the rooms. May God watch over you if you ever need to enter the B wing. The combination to the padlock is anger. Can't be that easy. Okay, I guess it was that easy. Chat demands screen time for Dex. Well, she did get screen time. She just meowed. You don't want to give a cat a big ego, you know. What are you angry mooing about, Mike? What has displeased you? If Dex was a D&D character, would he be a Dex build? Dex... You know what? She'd be a healer. Because cats heal you by letting you squeeze them. You know that it's the right thing, chat. So, the hallway next to room 205. The music. It did get a bit spook music there, didn't it? My cat hunts things and demands food. I guess he is a hunter class. Mike Dex is a terrible mouser. A few times he's had a mouse, you know, in the, you know, cornered. She just sits there and looks at it. She doesn't even do like the cat thing of like, you know, torturing it to death. She's like, I guess that's a mouse, huh? And then she'll look at me and meow like, what do you want me to do about it? Oh, I see. A defective cat. Yeah, I thought that for a while. She doesn't do a lot of other... She doesn't sleep nearly as often as other cats do either. She's actually very energetic for a cat. Christ, that madman not only stole a Union soldier's uniform and murdered 3 innocent people, but also planned an assassination of the president. Are we dealing with John Wilkes Booth? Thankfully, he is dead now, but who might have killed him? John. Oh wow, it might be something to do with John Wilkes Booth. What? Everything went as planned. Yes, my dearest brother, we have reached the finale of our masterpiece. I have managed to procure a uniform from a Union soldier and get all the way to the northern reaches of Massachusetts. On my way, I have slaughtered 3 traitors of our sweet land. Those... word... thing... yeah, that, I'm not saying it, bastards that spit on our flag. I must have got lost in the local woods, though, and instead of Lowell, I have found myself in some backwoods. Thankfully, God has guided me to find an abandoned inn where I am making final preparations while saying my prayers. You know what that means? Yes, God is on our side, brother. He too wants our work to come to fruition. So the days of Abraham Lincoln and his cursed followers are numbered. I hope you have made it safely to Montreal. I trust God protects you the way he protects me. God bless the Confederacy. God bless Jefferson Davis. James W. Booth. Wow, I was not expecting this turn of events. We're dealing with the, you know, Abraham Lincoln's assassins in a horror game, and also communist spies, and wow, what? Yeah, whew. Metal Gear Solid, eat your fucking heart out.
So, the Union uniform was just a disguise. It's all getting more and more mysterious.
Stop it, Dex. Busy. Discovering treachery. Stop scratching my elbow, kitty.
This must be what that disturbed janitor was writing about. Looks like he died a long time ago.
Homage to the entire thriller genre. It's a lot of things, actually. Like I said, I'm just wondering how they're going to combine the plot lines. They seem pretty disparate. Oh, the roots.
These damn roots again. They seem too tough for me just to break them. I can't deal with it with my bare hands. I need some kind of sharp tool.
Sharp tool, you say? Oh. Huh. Unusual.
What?
couldn't just get up and walk away.
Let me go. Help!
He's got a bomb in his hand.
I will relieve you of your life, you Yankee bastard. You can't stop the assassination. Lincoln must pay for his lies.
You'll never get Abraham Lincoln. Oh shit. I pressed the button too soon. John Wilkes' brother. John Wilkes Booth had a brother, but you couldn't find his name. Jimmy Wilkes Booth, the lesser known of the Booth brothers.
Can't deal with it with my bare hands. I need some kind of sharp tool.
What even is this game? We've been trying to figure that out.
What? But he couldn't just get up and walk away.
Let me go. Help! Help!
I will relieve you of your life, you Yankee bastard. You can't stop the assassination. Lincoln must pay for his lies.
Fuck! It's not a very good meter for when you're supposed to press it. Yeah, the story has me intrigued. I like it. Boom. Alright, third try.
With my bare hands, I need some kind of sharp tool. What? But he couldn't just get up and walk away.
Let me go. Help! Help!
I will relieve you of your life, you Yankee bastard. You can't stop the assassination. Lincoln must pay for his lies.
What? How? I guess you got hit right as it hits the ring. The rest of them haven't been that sensitive. When is Cyberpunk coming out? That's early next year, like March, isn't it? Alright, fourth try.
Can't deal with it with my bare hands. I need some kind of sharp tool. What? But he couldn't just get up and walk away.
Let me go. Help! Help!
I will relieve you of your life, you Yankee
You bastard! Can't stop the assassination. Lincoln must pay for his lies. There you go. Like a badass. The hero we needed. The book hit me in the back somehow. Pair of shears. We definitely didn't hallucinate that one. Time to call the Winchesters. If the grenade went off, why didn't the shears go flying back? Why do they use cymbal sounds for their scary sound effect? Tells me like band is in session, not there. Oh, I've seen that photo before. I've seen that same image in a lot of horror games. Like, well, there's only so many scary classical paintings. What do you expect of us, game player? Search George's office. Will the game get... No, I wouldn't slam it for that if I were to do a video on it, because it makes sense for it to be in there. It was a Confederate soldier, literally. Well, what do you expect him to say? You mean by others? Like, I don't know. I haven't seen it said by others. Everyone loves their Saturn eating his children. Need more Doom art.
You were supposed to check every possibility, Norton. You're a judge, and you should know how to bend the law without breaking it.
The contract states you can both hand over your shares without each other's consent. I'm sorry, George, but you signed it yourself.
I never thought that bastard would try to outwit me, and that his demented spawn would sneak into the mine.
What do you expect?
The brat cannot inherit. We have to persuade that old fart somehow, or we'll end up with nothing.
Did that really happen? Did they plot against my...
If I were transported to the early 1900s with today's weapons, what would I do? Well, the kind of weapons I could bring with me and actually use myself wouldn't be all that different from the weapons of 1900. Just like regular firearms. So I wouldn't really be able to do much that wouldn't get me shot and killed. Also, I'm not a violent man, so I wouldn't really go on a killing spree. Like, well, I've got unlimited power, time to, slaughter, I guess. That's not how my mind works. I guess I would just, show it off, like, hey, here's a tank. Pay me and I'll let you ride in it. That's about all I would do. Yeah, I'm not gonna go a-conquering. I mean, tanks, I wouldn't know how to drive a tank, would you? Can be used to access the reception in rooms 107.
All I have to do is go back to the reception desk and find Gilman in the guest registry.
Well, back here in the past, time to murder everyone. Newspaper clipping. Rotate to find hidden message. Blackstone, New Hampshire. Monday, September 11th, the sheriff issued an arrest warrant for Jacob Hyde, a man and inn owner. Hyde is accused of murdering Judge John Norton, who, badly wounded, passed away upon arrival at the inn. A $500 reward is being offered. Guys, how many people would you kill if you were sent back in time with superior weaponry to everyone else? Judging by the description, Henry seems like a typical melancholic. I wouldn't jump to conclusions and say that he must have committed suicide. Too many people have gone missing in these parts, and certainly not all of them were overly sensitive. Oh, shit, I meant... Okay, never mind. Right. Let's read... I didn't get to read the actual letter. I have already written to you multiple times, but I have never received a reply, so I'm asking you again. Do you really not remember my brother Henry, who stayed at your inn for 2 months ago? He is 31 years old, tall, slim, and wears glasses. He came to your establishment seeking some peace and quiet after a recent breakdown. As a young artist, he was planning to paint landscapes. He always loved the serene atmosphere of the region and said that these mountains and forests struck the right chord in his soul. As I've mentioned in my previous letters, my brother never returned home. My voice is starting to go. Blackstone was the last place he was seen. I cannot dismiss the possibility that he may have taken his own life, as it was full of suffering, but I hope that this is not the case. Maybe you can recall some detail that would help me solve the mystery of Henry's disappearance. Yours sincerely, Anthony Wilcox. Time travel thing reminded you have to watch the show adaptation of Wolfenstein without BJ and high-end tech. What is this about World of 40K? Showing of how fascism on a massive scale, so why do some people want that sort of world to be real? I didn't know anyone was pining for the world of 40K to be real. But when it comes to fascism, that just... it's a way for, people who want power to get power. Simple as that. It's just a means to an end. Oh, we have an actual chase sequence? Oh. I've been sped up massively. Oh, fuck you. Oh, well, shit. I'm dead. Hagrid, check it out. Fucking massive, mate. You think this is two different horror games combined together? And just like, hey, we got two different plots, and only enough money to make one. Just cram them in there.
All I have to do is go back to the reception desk and find Gilman in the guest registry.
Yeah, Warhammer is not meant to be a place you'd ever want to live. It's called Grimdark for a reason. Not now, Dex. I'm being chased by ghosts. Cool. Are those diamonds? They must have cost a fortune. And that Jacob, who was he? Was it my father or one of the guests? If it was my father, that would make Madeline his. I don't want to picture that. To my dearest Madeline, Jacob. Whoa, nice. Guess we're safe for the time being. Go Dex, sabotage the run. Madeline, who could that be? Was she a guest at the inn? Did she forget to take her necklace from her room? Apparently it's not worth our time. Dex, horrible location, kitty. My cat is trying to step over my keyboard. Okay, I admit that one kind of got me. Mainly because I was paying attention to my cat.
Which room did the detective stay in? The detective was staying in room 203. That's upstairs.
Room 203, never checked in.
There should be a spare key somewhere.
That's room 202, though.
Jesus! The key for room 203 is missing. But maybe.
You have been live for just over 5 hours. Thank you, Thirstbot Neo Space.
I must find out how much Gilman knew.
Guessing as soon as we get to that room, that'll probably be the end of this section. At least I'm hoping it is. Y'all are thirsty boys. Why? Because they want water? Sustenances you need to, to live? Big old note in there I didn't get. Oh, what? Oh, well, I guess we're not going back. That's a way to create a wall and guide the player. I just saw something right there. I don't know if that's a glitch or an actual ghost. Alright, back upstairs. Soon we will burn this place to the ground by dropping our lantern. It's already been predicted. If we combine waifus with a refreshment, we'd have the perfect thirst. Is there a Pepsi Chan? That's gotta be a thing, probably. They really like this painting, don't they?
Quickly, I need to hide.
I told you there'd be a stealth section eventually.
From 202, I can easily get to the next room. I need to know how much he has found out.
Oh, okay, what was the angle you saw me there, huh? Don't I have a gun? Or did that get taken away from me? You've seen art at Pepsi Chan.
Quickly, I need to hide.
I don't know how... This is really annoying. He saw me really easily, even though I wasn't... I guess I just have direct line of sight, even if you're not in their light.
From 202, I can easily get to the next room. I need to know how much he has found out.
You can make a waifu out of anything. It pretty much... Whoa, close. So are we dealing with zombies? Intelligent zombies? This was not the way to go, was it? Has anyone made me into a waifu? Oh, oh, you son of a bitch! Fuck. Ah. I was just about had the door locked. How come the fire guy could hit me with an axe like 2 or 3 times without me dying? This guy just hits me with a crowbar once.
Quickly, I need to hide. From 202, I can easily get to the next room. I need to know how much he has found out.
Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Pretty bad stealth, though. They haven't done this very well. Not impressed. Close. Oh. And then I can get over to the other room. We need our camo index. Snake, did you not put on your floral pattern for the carpet? Stealth is better than Call of Cthulhu. Well, yeah, but that game was pretty broken. If we're talking about which Call of Cthulhu are we talking about? You got the older one or the more recent one? Because the stealth in the older one was definitely broken. Got hit with too many axes before, huh? Something in.
Gilman, open the door. We need to talk, just you and me.
Greetings, Mr. Hyde.
Cut the pleasantries. I know.
This is kind of an Obra Dinn-esque sequence, isn't it?
I know why you're so upset. I really...
You aren't the only hack who thought he could sniff out a scoop.
But I'm not looking for a scoop. I just want to sort this out.
Will I play the Sinking City this month? Doubtful. There's a lot of stuff coming up.
Charming little corner of the world. So many people have gone missing, including your friend, Judge John Norton. I want to find him. Please. That's my sole motivation.
You can shove him up your ass. You want to prove I'm responsible for his vanishing, because you're just desperately looking for a story that will get you publicity.
The word publicity sounds strange, coming from someone specializing in sweeping things under the rug. 2 years have passed since the incident in the mine, and many things still remain unclear. People lost their lives. Many others have gone missing since, and you act like it was just a minor incident.
It was an accident. A tragic accident that cost the lives of my employees and ruined my business. That's all.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not all. Ever since then, people have gone missing in the area. Many people, even guests of this establishment.
Enough! I want you out of my inn by tomorrow. Do you hear me?
I hope the detective left something
I
here.
don't think Singing City is bad. It just, Eurojink. It does come from a developer that's known for doing their Eurojink. During his investigation on the missing judge, the detective discovered that people had been disappearing for a long time in these parts. Ever since the explosion at the mine, he began to suspect that the person to blame might be my father, Jacob Hyde. He even visited the mine to look for clues that would confirm his suspicions. The disappearances started right after the accident at the mine. I'm aware that the neighborhood isn't very safe with all the forests, mountains, swamps, caves, and whatnot, but I don't believe that it's all coincidence. I also find it hard to believe that the explosion was a mere accident. Even though Jacob's version was confirmed by the investigating officers, one of the locals told me that right before the explosion, Hyde had brought several barrels of gunpowder to his lot. I'm going to go to the mine and check the shaft for evidence that Hyde could have left there. The sheriff might have overlooked something, or he might have been bribed. Maybe that will shed some light on the disappearances. Instead of sinking city, just summon Cthulhu instead. They tried that in a game too.
The
It
detective
was kind of boring.
went to the mine that day. Nobody knows if he ever came back. I must retrace his steps. There may still be traces of what happened back then. I vaguely remember the accident, but gunpowder barrels, missing people.
Couldn't this have waited till daytime for you to do all this?
My father was a cruel man, I can't deny that. But would he be capable of killing in cold blood? I guess I'll have to go down into the mine.
Yeah, I know about the systems of sinking city.
That's just great. It's locked.
And you have to like
Should look for
use
another
your
exit.
mind palace. And it's definitely got annoying parts to it where you have to like check the logs of the city, but that's, I guess that's meant to like be, you know, neat. That's locked. Well, thank you. Well,
This can't be real.
this is like a room out of Diablo. Fresh meat. Yeah, I think it's time to burn the place down when you see this. If I was making a Lovecraft game, I would be a game making the cult itself. There actually are games like that. Like Cultist Simulator and stuff.
I must have lost my mind.
Oh, that's, Hi there. No more shears to cut through that, huh? He just wants to look. Losing my mind. Wish somebody would help me this time. Nothing is fine. We're running out of time. Why am I singing Papa Roach? Yes, Dex. Demons. Is this town connected to Silent Hill in any way? I really like what you've done with the place. Candles? Blood? Of course, it's on the other side of Silent Hill, the part that isn't Shepherd's Glen. Well, apparently Silent Hill can come to you, according to Silent Hill 4.
I'm going mad.
Cutscene. I can tell because it's, you know, been barred on the top and bottom. We could find our dead wife in this hotel. Oh. Oof. That's a run. Oh. Thank you, helpful ghost. Oh. Perfect. Oh. He surely can't fit through here. Angry chunk behind me. Oh lord, he coming. Oh lord, he there. I'm dead. Well, that seemed like that was the only way I could go down that hole. I didn't see like a little split off moment. I guess he's got a lot of brothers. Yeah, there's this. Whoa. Oh. Well, by the time I looked up, I was dead. Big family these chonkers have. Because Silent Hill is more of a mental prison than it is a physical one. That's why you don't escape it. You have to like let go of your own. You have to let yourself go. It's dramatic, you see. How late? And I'm streaming and not much longer.
I have to run.
Oh well, I just saved myself by flying through the air. Oh, how am I alive, Chad? I'm pretty sure I glitched out a bit there for a second. Run, 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 run. I know they're big, but that big? Oh, oh. Oh. Thank you. Oh. Well, at least he gave me time. Chonk Kings. Yes, the Chonk Kings are after us. However impossible it may sound, Nicholas's journal helped me to crack the Soviet ciphers, but my joy turned out to be short-lived. In an unexpected turn of events, I had to track down a spy and try to find any hidden bugs along the way. This is how I reached the ruins of an old inn, where I stumbled across another collection of Hyde's thrilling memoirs. I don't remember ever having a time to hide those away anywhere during that entire section. Do you, Chet? I don't recall putting those in a safe. What?
The fuck is going on? Where am I? How? All of a sudden... Did someone knock me out when I was at the ruins? But why would they drag me here?
Are we having, like, time fluctuations?
And how am I supposed to go home?
Well, it's not quite the rock formation I was predicting, but it ain't far off either. The mudslide looking thing. Ooh. Chat, we've discovered a pretty good game here, I think. So, I'll probably be playing more of this tomorrow if I stream. No promises I'll be streaming tomorrow. I might have to, like, devote all my time to finishing the what was that game that's nowhere near as good as this? Dead Space 2? Yeah, I might have to finish that video up. But hey, I'll try to stream if I can. Wow, that's a long-ass stream, too. Thank you guys for sticking with it. I think you guys really enjoyed being part of that one. I know I did. That was good. Good streaming material. Anyways, it's got 2 chapters left. Wow. I don't see how they're going to wrap all that up in 2 chapters. So, thank you guys for being here tonight, man, having fun with me. I want to thank you for being so chill. Thank you to any bits or subscriptions or anything like that was thrown around. And thank you to my excellent mod team. It's pretty late, so I'm going to wish you guys a good night's sleep, if that's what you're doing, or a good morning, depending on what time zone you're in. And I'll try to be back here tomorrow. If not, it'd be the day afterward. So, I'll see you guys later. Have a great one. Bye.